personal. I ain't lying, I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking.
Good morning, guys. I just wanted to welcome you to my video. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jennifer, and I'm going to be doing a full day of eating and kind of a get ready with me video today, which, as you can see, I am already ready. So I've done that part, and then I'm filming my intro, but you definitely wouldn't want to see me before I put my face on to film the intro. So anyway, stick with me. It's going to be a good day. I'm also meal prepping, and I'm filming that as well. So you'll kind of see probably the meal prep, and then I'm going to show what I eat in a day later, because I will be having one of my prep meals tonight. So that way you can see me prep it, and then you can see me eat it and kind of see the review of the meals. But stay with me, and I'm also trying to learn how to vlog a little bit, so I might carry the camera around with me a little bit today. I got me a new little camera, and I'm excited to use it and see how that turns out. But anyway, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Please click like. Thank you. It really helps support my channel. Good morning, guys. I literally just got up. I know I look horrible, but I'm excited to try my first cup of coffee with my new coffee pot, so I wanted to film it. So I'm going to flip you all around. And here she is. We got the Ninja. Of course, I'm going to go with my favorite little cat cup here, since you had me at Meow. I love that cup. The way I like to do my coffee. And this is supposed to make it really strong. So I do that, and then I actually go over to my scale and I will weigh out my coffee creamer. 33 is fine. I actually think you can go up to 42 for the 1 point. So that is fine. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm going to open my new skinny syrup. I'll be right back. Let me get the wrapper off of that. Okay. So I got the lid off of it. I bought this the other day at Marshall's. It's the pumpkin pie praline. I'm going to smell it. It smells pretty good. We're going to put just a smidge, just a drop in there. I don't want to overpower the flavor of the coffee. I actually think that's perfect. It gives it just that hint of sweetness and pumpkin and praline taste. I can actually taste both of them. Alright, guys, I know I just got up. I know I'm looking rough, but you know, we try to keep it real around here. I'm going to let y'all spend the day with me, which is basically going to be a meal prep day all day today. So I will be busy, and I'll actually be filming my meal prep and kind of going back and forth. But this will be kind of a day in my life / what I eat in a day, and kind of my morning routine video and daily routine when I'm not at work. Obviously, I'm on a different schedule whenever I work, so first thing I do every morning is I get my coffee and I come in here and I have this daily Bible that I like to read. I'll show it to you. And I have kept up with it all year. This has been one of my goals. So today, whenever I open her up, I'm actually on today's date. Sorry, it's hard to do this with just one hand. Here we go. You can see I am on October 4th, which is today. So I'm going to sit here, and I like to just have my coffee. I actually do this every morning, even on the mornings whenever I get up and work out at 3:30. That's one reason I get up so early. I spend about, I don't know, 25 minutes or so just sipping on my coffee, and I read this. Reading this takes about 15 minutes, and then I go upstairs and start training. So anyway, I'm going to put y'all down for a few minutes and go ahead and get to reading. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to head to the shower. I'm just warming up my coffee a little bit. This is my second cup, but it had already cooled down a little bit. I do not put more creamer in my second cup, just a little bit more of the milk and then some of the pumpkin stuff. But I wanted you to see my cat Maya. Maya, say hi. Yeah? She's more interested in my little cinnamon scented pine cones that I picked up last night at Sprouts. They do smell really good, but we're not going to let you chew on those, so I'll take those away. Maya, show everybody how pretty you are. Oh, and here's Luna over here. There's Luna. Hi, Luna. Good morning. What are you doing? So, my coffee's warmed up. I'm going to head to the shower, and then maybe I'll show y'all how I fix this face. And yes, I do take a shower on Sundays before I film because, you know, I don't want to look like this on my whole filming day. I do not wash my hair on Sunday. I know a lot of people go like days and days and days without washing their hair, but I am a daily hair washer. But on Sundays, I do not. So I will just put some dry shampoo in it and put it up in a bun. And to me, that's being able to get ready quick. So I'm going to jump in there, take a quick shower. Just makes me feel better about myself to be clean. And then we'll put on a little makeup and we will be ready to start our meal prep. I'm getting ready to make my breakfast. I have my eggs, my egg whites, my diced peppers in that Rubbermaid container with the purple lid, and my bacon and my milk. So I'm going to have 2 slices of bacon. I'm going to brown up some diced peppers, scramble my eggs and egg whites in there. I know I've shown this 2 or 3 times, so I'm probably not going to show the whole thing. I will just show you what it looks like at the end. Alright, I have my breakfast ready. It is 2 eggs with 150 grams of egg whites over some sauteed diced bell peppers, along with 2 slices of the Oscar Mayer just regular bacon. So it's only 2 points for the bacon, everything else is 0. And then I'm through with my coffee for the morning, so I have switched to my water, which I have in my reduced cup, and I do have some grape crystal light in there with that as well. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then we are going to put my makeup on, and then I'll probably be ready to start my meal prep filming. So I'm going to eat. I'm starving. I'm definitely a breakfast eater. I love to get up and have my breakfast almost first thing. So it's 10 o'clock now. It's killing me. I got to eat. Be back later. I'm getting ready to sit down and put my makeup on. Well, I'm going to have to make my Cat Maya move. But I just wanted to show y'all, this is my vanity. This is just an old desk that I bought somewhere that somebody had repainted with the chalk paint. I think the paint color is iron skillet or something like that. And then this is one of my favorite things, is this mirror here that I ordered from Amazon. I'm going to turn it on so you can see how bright it is. You see that? That really lights your face up. I have my water kind of sitting in the way, but then I can have most of my makeup that I use in that tray there, and then I do have some things down in the drawer that I use as well. And then this is just a picture that I ordered from World Market. It's just kind of like the shape of a woman, but I love my little makeup setup. So I'm going to set y'all up, and we're going to get our makeup on, and then we're going to get busy meal prepping. Okay guys, I'm going to probably be looking more at my mirror. I hope that y'all can kind of see what I do, but I just thought that I would do a little get ready with me and do a little chit chat, and we'll just see how this turns out. But yeah, so I don't like my skin. I don't know if y'all can see, I have large pores, lots of redness, stuff like that. So I'm definitely one that has to wear a heavy foundation. And well, my favorite foundation, the only foundation that I usually use, is the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. So I have already moisturized my face and stuff, and I'm just going to get started by putting my foundation on. Before I start my foundation, I did forget about the little things that I put under my eyes. So I do use this Clinique under eye roller. I don't really know if it does anything or not, but I feel like if I don't use it, that my eyes look puffier. And then my daughter, Jaylee, just gave me this, I don't know what it's called, No More Baggage by Dr. Brandt. So I've been using this. It helps a little bit, but you know, I'm 45 years old, getting close to 46, so it does take quite a bit to kind of make me look better. And then I do use this Mary Kay volume filler. I just use it right here for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like it just helps fill in a little bit of those laugh lines. And then this is the face primer that I use. This is just one that I ordered off of Amazon. This is my second tube of it. I do like it so far. It says it's oil free, and I do have oilier skin, so I always try to make sure that everything I get is oil free. So I'm gonna get into this, and I might do some speed clips through some of this because I know that you don't want to watch every little thing in detail. But I'm just gonna go in with the eye roller first, and I do kind of wrap it around with my fingertips as well. And sorry that I can't look at the camera and put my makeup on. Otherwise, I'll be looking in the screen to the side, and it's such a small screen I can't see. And that's another thing about getting older. You can't see that well. So that's why I got this mirror with this bright light. Now I'm going to take this Dr. Brandt No More Baggage stuff, and I just kind of rub it between my fingers. And I'm going to put it underneath each eye. And I do have a towel laying down here that I kind of lay my stuff on just to try to keep my desk from getting makeup all over it. And I'm going to take this Mary Kay little filler, and I just put a little bit on each side here. I don't really know if this does anything, but I've been using it for a long time. I'm almost out of this. Actually, I need to find a Mary Kay rep and order some more, which, fun fact, I used to sell Mary Kay back in the day. I've thought about doing it again, but, you know, I just really love my Estee Lauder foundations and stuff and other cleansers that I found over the years, so I probably won't. And then this is just my primer. I'll put my primer on, and then we'll be ready for the foundation. And I just use a little bit of the primer. I do feel like my foundation goes on a lot smoother whenever I use the primer, because occasionally I may forget to put it on. And then I don't use a sponge or a brush or anything else. I just put my foundation on with my fingers. I feel like it's the best way to get it rubbed into my skin well. And I probably don't put my makeup on the way most beauty gurus do. And just a disclaimer, if you don't know that, I am not a beauty guru by any means. And I put my makeup on pretty much the same every day, no matter what. Now I am going to go down on my neck, just because I don't want to have that sharp line under my chin. I don't know why some girls do that. And I'll also kind of powder and do a little bronzer around down on my neck area too to help blend it. And I am one that likes to tan throughout the year. I know that that's bad for you, don't judge me, but I do have a tan in bed. I only get in it just a little bit, but it does help my skin overall because I have oily skin, and I feel like laying in the tan in bed helps keep my overall skin looking better. Sorry if my hand is covering my face, but there's no other way to get the makeup on. And so that's it. I got the foundation on. It probably looks really white on the camera, but it's really not in person. And then I do use this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I picked this up at Walmart. I didn't know how I would like it. I've never tried the Shape Tape. I've always wanted to, but then I saw this one and I thought, well, I think this was like $5 or something at Walmart. And I just put a little dab under my eyes. I don't like to use too much of it. I have sensitive eyes, and so I feel like if I just take my fingers and rub it around, then that's going to be plenty. And I don't do highlighters or anything like that. Just basically some basic makeup. So I'm going to let that set for a minute, and then we will do the next step, which is usually my bronzer. Okay, so this is the bronzer that I'm going to use. I'm almost out of it. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze. And I really kind of put it on a little bit like blush, even though I am going to go in with some blush. But then I just kind of go across my forehead and down my nose, along my jawline, and then I will kind of go down my neck just to blend a little bit more through there. This is one area that is hard for me to tan, is my neck for some reason, but you know, we want to blend. So, and then the next thing I'm going to do is do my blush, which I know that's kind of backwards for most people. I know most people put their powder on and set their foundation and then they put their blush on, but I kind of like to do it opposite. I don't know why. I've been doing it since I was a kid, basically. But I like to put my blush on and then I'll kind of blend it with my powder. So the blush I'm using is just this Estee Lauder blush in the color Pure Color Envy. I guess that's the color. Sculpting blush. Anyway, Pure Color Envy. I don't know if that's the name of it or not, but it's just a pretty pink blush. And I am going to kind of go up high. I don't like to go too much on like the apple of my cheeks, which I think a lot of people do, but I feel like if I go up a little higher, you know, I need to elevate my face at this point. It's drooping, especially as I have gained and lost weight over the years. One thing is my eyes that really bother me. And if I let my eye kind of, you know, rest, this, you can kind of see how the skin comes down. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Botox does not help with something like that. It does help with the wrinkles on my forehead, which I'm in definite need of some Botox. I just have not had time to go get that. So I'm actually going to use 2 powders. I have this L'Oreal Pro Glow, and so it's kind of shiny on one side of it and matte on the other, and I like to go over my face with that. And then I have this L'Oreal True Match, and this is a darker color. It's in the shade W6, and this is one I was just using this in the summer when I was fully tan, but since I'm a little bit paler now, I'll kind of go in with this lighter shade, and then I do kind of go over with a darker shade a little bit. But I like to kind of blend my blush in. That's why I like to do the blush before the powder. It's just never made sense to me why people put powder on and then just put like stark blush on. And maybe it's blended differently, I don't know, with highlighters and whatnot. But again, I'm older. I'm not into the highlighters. I'm not trying to be completely glamorous. Honestly, I wish I could get away without wearing makeup, but when you have oily skin and large pores your whole life, that is not an option. So that's all I'm going to do with that light powder, and then I'm going to go in with my darker powder and really just kind of do a light brushing over it, because I don't want to be too pale and washed out. Sorry if my hair looks a little crazy. Sunday is the one day that I don't wash my hair, and yes, I know most people wash their hair maybe once a week, maybe once every 10 days. Girls, I don't know how you do it. My hair gets oily and greasy and just gross overall. When I work out every morning, I am drenched in sweat. My clothes are actually so sweaty I have to hang them up to dry. This is just some Blistex. At this point, I like to put it on my lips. They're feeling pretty dry. And then I'll just let that soak until I go in and put my lipstick on at the end. Then I like to use this Lid Smoothie. This is just like a creamy eyeshadow, and I just kind of use this as my eyeshadow primer. And I'm almost out of this. I need to order some more. This is the color Honey, I think, from Clinique. The last time I tried to order some, it was out of stock, so I'm hoping it's not something that they discontinued. Honestly, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in life. I find something that I love. It doesn't matter if it's clothes, food, drinks, whatever. It seems like if it's something that I love, makeup, the company will end up discontinuing it after I've been using it for several years, and then I don't know what to do. And then for my eyeshadow, I'm just going to use this little Estee Lauder small palette. These are just some pretty basic colors. This is like a whiter color, which I actually mixed this and this really pale pink and this rose colored pink together. And I just kind of go over my whole lid with that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And then I just take the brown, and I may not go all the way up to the top with the brown. Again, I don't want my eye color to be very heavy. I do the same colors really no matter what color clothes I'm wearing. And then I just kind of take this dark purple and just kind of blend kind of in the crease right there a little bit. I don't know how well you can see that, sorry. This is my very first time filming a makeup thing, and this will probably be horrible footage. We'll see if it even makes it into the video. But anyway, that's all that I do for my eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to take my little blender brush. This is just an old little Mary Kay brush, I think, that I've had for years. And just kind of blend it together pretty well. And then I'm going to go in with eyeliner. And I actually use 2 eyeliners. I just use this Clinique in the black brown color, which is just a regular, you know, little roll-up eyeliner. I've been using this color for years. And then I do go in over it with the black Kat Von D in the, I forget what this color is called, Tattoo or something. But I kind of use this Clinique as a base for me to draw the, it's like I make a mess if I just use the black Kat Von D. So there, I got the brown on one eye. And I'll go ahead and do the other one. And then I'm ready for the Kat Von D tattoo. And I literally just kind of draw a line right over my baseline. And I learned this trick from Jesse James Decker. I watched one of her videos a long time ago, and she used just her basic brown eyeliner, and I don't know if you can see the difference in the eyes. This one has the black on it now. I don't go all the way in on the bottom with the black, just in just a little bit. But yeah, I watched one of her videos a long time ago, and she did that, and I thought, that is a great idea. That's it for my eyeliner. And I do use a little eyelash curler. I don't know where this one's from. I've had it for years. It's probably nasty. Probably needs to be cleaned or replaced. But it still works, so I don't care. And then the best mascara that I like is actually the Clinique. And I've been using this for years. This is their High Impact Extreme Volume, and you want to get the number 1 in Extreme Black. If you get the regular black, it's more like a grayish color. So I do like the Extreme Black, and I always like to do my lower lashes first. And again, I'm not going to go too heavy. I mean, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just filming and doing the meal prep, but this is basically my everyday look. And sorry if I'm making the crazy faces. You know, you gotta look up, and you gotta get that right angle to get that mascara on good. And I will do 2 or 3 layers on each side of the mascara. But I really do like this mascara. And since I have oily skin, this is one that does not come off on my skin or flake. That's what I cannot stand, a mascara that flakes. I've tried some of the more popular brands before that everybody does the tutorials on, but I just find that this Clinique High Impact does it for me. It doesn't flake, it doesn't rub off on my skin. And so there's one eye done. And let me get the other one done for you. So there we go. I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I know a lot of people do their eyebrows first, but I don't. I just like to do it after I finish my other. I really don't do a lot to my eyebrows. I'm not into the big fluffy eyebrows, but I did buy something new at Walmart yesterday. This is by NYX, and this is the Fill and Fluff, and it is in the color taupe. So I'm going to try this out for the first time with y'all. Okay, so I got it open. So this looks like on this side is the pencil, and then on the other end is just a little fluff brush thing to where you can make them a little fluffy. That's why I chose this one, so we'll see what it looks like. My brows I really don't think are that bad. I mean, I could probably use a little bit more, but sometimes I don't even do anything to my brows, to be honest. I just really have not been one that's into the huge fluffy brows, but you know, as time goes by, I do kind of think, well, I need to fill them in a little bit. I really need to go get them waxed, to be honest. Y'all still wax your eyebrows? Because I still like to go get mine waxed and give them a good shape. But I would probably never do the, what is it, where you get them kind of tattooed on. I forget what that's called. I've never had a problem with my natural brows. I've always liked them. So I think that's dark enough. I think the color is pretty good, this taupe color. And then let's just see how this little fluffy brush works. It feels kind of neat on my fingers. I actually kind of like that. It's a super soft little brush. And so there we go. That's all I'm going to do for the eyebrows. I do like that little brush. It's so cute and soft. So far I like that. We'll see how it works, how it stays on, especially once I work during the week. That's when I can really tell if I like a makeup or not. When I'm around the house, it's kind of harder to tell because, you know, I'm not working and touching my face a lot and stuff like that. So when I'm sitting at the computer, I'm an accountant. You know, I'm around my face and touching it and everything all the time. So now I'm ready to just put my lipstick on, and I'm going to be done. I do like to kind of blot off a little bit of that chapstick that I put on, our Blistex. And then this is my liner, which this is just a Maybelline liner, and it is in the color Think Pink, which I did pick up another one at Walmart. I really like that color. I don't know why. Pinks, I think, just look good with my skin tone. And then I also picked up another one of these, which this is my old one. This is Pink for Me. This is a Maybelline lipstick, which that's all that I have left of it. That's why I had to go and pick up another one last night. And then I do use this little gloss, which this is Stay Glossy by Rimmel. I don't know what the color is. I tell you what, it's getting harder and harder for me to see, to be honest, or Captivate Me is the color. So it's just a little bit of a darker pink. And I do put it on, and then I kind of blot it off, which may seem crazy, but I don't want my lips overly glossy, but I also don't want them too dry. That is a matte lipstick that I use. Well, it's creamy. It's just not shiny. And so there you go. There's my face. I'm done. I'm going to go in here and wash my hands, and then we are going to get started on our meal prep. I also do all of my laundry on Sundays as well. So Sundays is a busy work day for me, but I will talk to y'all later, probably whenever I have my lunch. And I'm probably just going to have my pizza for lunch today, and then we will have one of our prepped meals for dinner tonight. And on the menu today, or for this week, we're going to do spaghetti for one of our meals. So mine will be zucchini for my noodles, and then the other meal is going to be chicken and quinoa and peppers. No, I take that back. We're not doing the chicken, quinoa, and peppers. We're going to do the Marry Me chicken with Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes. And we're saving the chicken and quinoa and peppers. That will be in next week's meal prep. But anyway, we are going to do spaghetti and the Marry Me chicken today. So you'll probably see me eat this spaghetti tonight because I'll really be craving those 2-ingredient dough garlic rolls that I make because those are so yummy. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. This is my face. Sorry if it's, not like all of the other beauty gurus. That's not what I am. I'm just a 45-year-old mom, grandma, whatever, person that is trying to be motivational for everybody, but just thought that I would share my little quick makeup tutorial. So I think it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do this. It probably took me a little bit longer since I'm filming. Let me see, we've been filming for 24 minutes. So yeah, it's definitely normally just a 12 to 15 minute thing for me. I can just slap my makeup on real quick and then I will do my hair in the mornings and I'm ready to go. But today, this is all that's getting done to the hair. It's the bun because I did not wash it. I'm not taking it down. And this is the way we're going to look while we film today. And it's going to be a good day. Y'all have a great day too. Guys, I'm going to make one of my low carb pizzas and low point pizzas for lunch today. I'm going to use one of the Extreme Wellness wraps and the Prego pizza sauce. I have some diced bell peppers there, fat-free mozzarella, and a serving of the Boar's Head turkey pepperoni, which if you haven't tried this yet, is definitely worth the money. You get 16 slices for 1 point. And then I will also spray my pan with the olive oil spray. So I'm going to turn you around and show you how I put that together. Okay guys, to make the pizzas, these are super simple and these are very filling. I eat it along with my fruit, and this definitely curbs my pizza craving, because if you're like me, I love pizza. I always have, always will. So I just put one of the Extreme, I've already sprayed it with the olive oil spray, and then I put a wrap down. I count in my tracker 1/4 of a cup of the Prego sauce, which I think is a point. But I really just use about 2 tablespoons. I don't want it overly saucy because the wrap will get a little bit soggy. So 2 tablespoons is pretty much about all that I use. So there's that. And then I'm going to use 2 servings of the fat-free mozzarella cheese, which I have it on the scale. It was off. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm basically just going to take the cheese out until it is negative 56 grams, because 28 grams is a serving. So since I'm doing 2 servings, it would be 56 grams. And some people might be able to get away with doing 1 serving of cheese for 0 points on their pizza, but I mean 56 grams to me is really barely enough. And this is the Kraft mozzarella cheese, but I honestly prefer the Walmart brand. It just seems a little creamier. It seems more like real cheese to me than the Kraft. So if y'all find Walmart fat-free cheese, I would definitely choose that over the Kraft. So there we go. That is exactly 56 grams. And then I'm going to do my serving of pepperonis. That's 14, so I'm going to get 2 more. 15 and 16. I'll give that little one to the dogs. I'll pull them out, another one. Sometimes these have these little bitty pepperonis in it. That's the only bad thing about the Boar's Head, but the puppies love them, so that's what they'll get. And then I'm just going to top it with my diced bell pepper. Just however much you want. That's really enough. And then I did forget one ingredient, and that is some basil. I like to just take dried basil. I have this organic basil leaf here, and put that over it. And then that's going to give it that nice pizza flavoring. And then I'm going to bake this in the oven for 14 minutes and 350 degrees, and it should be perfect. I just pulled the pizza out of the oven. It's been in there for 14 minutes. It's seeming pretty crispy. All I'm gonna do is just cut it up. I like to do it in 6 slices. I don't know why, some people can do it in 4, but I like the 6 smaller slices. Feels like I'm getting a little bit more. So I'm gonna angle the camera down to where you can see it and go ahead and get to cutting on it. So I will just cut it just like a real pizza, like this. And then I'm going to move it over to my plate. Those two are still kind of stuck together a little bit. Pull them apart. And there we go. Fresh pizza, 4 points. Fruit, 0. Non-fat Greek yogurt, 0 points. So there is my 4-point lunch. And it looks perfect. Okay, so this is the spiralizer. We picked this up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or somewhere. I think it was like $6.99. And my husband is going to go ahead and do the zucchini. I'll film him doing it a little bit if I can, just to show you how easy it is. And then what we do is just cook it in the microwave. You know, you're not really at a good angle, but you just put it in there and out comes your zoodles. Just like that. Once you get down pretty low, you definitely want to put the little end piece in because those blades are super sharp. I have cut my finger on it before whenever I just thought I could just push it in with my hand. So he's going to get those spiralized and then we'll pop it in the microwave. Hi Sophie, what you doing? Have you been a good girl today? And there's Ozzy. Y'all look so pretty with your new haircuts. Say hi to everybody. Yeah? Mama hadn't paid no attention to y'all today, has she? She's been working, huh? I love y'all. Uh-oh. We have another friend. It's Luna. Hi, Luna. And I think Maya's back in the bedroom somewhere asleep. Okay, so here is what the zucchini looks like, which it will kind of wilt down a little bit as most veggies do once you cook them. I'm going to put these in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then I'll show you what I do with them afterwards. They are a little bit watery, so I really just kind of blot them with paper towels to get some of that excess liquid off of them. So in the microwave, they're fixing to go 3 minutes. And then I have my ground turkey marinara. And I'm going to heat that up after the zoodles are done. Basically, while this is heating, I will blot the water out of those and then we will plate it up. And then I'll have 3 of my garlic rolls. So this will be a total of 6 points for this meal. The zoodles just came out of the microwave. They are actually really hot. And I am going to dump those on a paper towel. Several paper towels actually. And I'm just going to kind of squeeze the water out of them. I know a lot of people don't really like to do this, but I don't want it to make my sauce too watery. So I'm going to blot these and put it in, and then I will mix my sauce in there and show you what it looks like at the end. And that's just my cookies and my garlic rolls, which I need to heat my rolls up too. These cookies are ready to go in the refrigerator now. Okay, so here is the zucchini noodles, or zoodles as I like to call them. I squeeze the water out of them, and then I'm just going to put my ground turkey mixture on top. And I think that my 3 rolls are done in the microwave. Get Charlie to get those for me. I will mix that up, of course. And then here's my 3 rolls. I'm actually not going to put those on this plate. I put them in a little separate side bowl, and then I'll show y'all. So here is the finished product. I have my zoodles, my marinara sauce, my 3 rolls. 6 points for this meal. I'm starving. I'm going to sit down and enjoy it. Hey guys, I did decide to go ahead and have 2 of my cookies for 1 more point today. This is going to finish up my night. It is almost 8:30. I am exhausted. I've been working all day. I filmed 2 videos. I've done all of my laundry, hung it all up. My last load is in the dryer, and I'm going to sit down watch a YouTube video or two and call it a night. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for my full day of eating and getting ready with me today. If I put that footage in here, I did get ready and did my makeup in front of my mirror for y'all this morning, just so y'all could kind of come along the day with me a little bit. But that's something that I've never done before and don't know, really how that footage turned out until I start editing it. So we will see. But anyway, I appreciate you all. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. I'm hoping that I'm putting out some pretty good content for y'all, and I'm just going to keep doing it. And eventually I'm going to, get there with my subscribers that I need. So I love you all. Thank you. Subscribe, like. See y'all in the next video. Bye.
Just so deep and live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up.